Let's talk about this new Black-owned and woman-owned small business that just opened in DC. Hi, I'm Takira from Flights and Foods, where I share about all things food and travel, including Black-owned and small businesses you can support on the road and at home. Let's get into it. It just became easier to find your favorite Black-owned, woman-owned, and LGBTQ plus owned wine. If you're in the DC area or Boston, the Urban Grape is a small business building community through beverage. We had a chance to talk to the owners of the Urban Grape, TJ and Hadley Douglas.
My name's TJ Douglas. I'm the CEO, and here we are in DC. We are the Urban Grape, a business that's been around for about 13 years. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Hadley Douglas. I am TJ's better half, and we are so excited to be down here in DC. We are already in love with the Shaw neighborhood. The reception has just been absolutely incredible, and we're just really excited to keep digging into the community here and meeting more of you and kind of exploring the city ourselves. We're pretty new to the city also.
Yeah, so multiple reasons. One of them is that we started in Boston the Urban Grape Wine Studies Award for Students of Color, which is to bring people of color into the wine industry. And they do education at Boston University. And what we like is our proximity to Howard, that hopefully we'll be able to do the same thing that we've piloted in Boston down here and expand this industry with more people of color. And that's one of the reasons. Yeah. Go ahead, another reason.
Also, I think our life just started bringing us down to DC a lot. We won the United States Small Business of the Year award from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in 2021.
Yeah.
And we just started coming to DC a lot because of our involvement with that program. And we really fell in love with the hospitality, the walkability, the diversity, the little bit better weather than in New England.
72 degrees today right now. Yeah, but it's 72 today.
You guys had snow. I mean, we have snow. You guys had snow. But no, we just really fell in love with the vibe down here and wanted to be, it felt like the right place to expand our business.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in restaurants since I was 14. And when Hadley and I had our first boy 17 years ago, I wanted to get out of the restaurant industry. And I started working in wholesale. And when I was in wholesale to the stores that I was selling at, I didn't feel that they had the hospitality that I was accustomed to. And so I wanted to create a physical space where people wanted to feel like where I could bring my hospitality background into retail. And I figured if I could create a store and run it like a restaurant and simplify a wine program and create something simple that will be successful and will also really build our community of wine drinkers by helping to take intimidation out of the wine industry.
I was actually home on maternity leave with our second child when he was really getting the first store up and running. And my whole background is in marketing, communications, PR, and so I was helping him with the website, helping him with the opening press. And did he have to sell me a few times, but I just never went back to work and have been with the store ever since.
The short version is that I ran a restaurant and I had a very seasonal staff. And they didn't know really anything about wine. And in order for them to give better service to the most important person, which is the guest, I needed to find a way to educate them categorically in wine. And so I created a progressive wine list from light bodied to full bodied, everything based on your front palate. And the reason that is because we drink more by tactile sensations than by flavors. And so I saw that was very successful. So then when we opened up the store, I wanted to take that vertical wine list and turn it horizontally and put a scale on it of 1 to 10. 1 being light on your palate like skim milk, and 10 being heavy like heavy cream.
This was all his idea, and in fact, he sprung the idea on me that we were not going to set up like a traditional wine store by varietal or region about 2-3 weeks before we opened our first store.
Yeah, I was going to say, after you said yes.
Yes, exactly. And I was like, this has never been done before, and this is crazy. And came to find out, too, that all of our reps in Boston, the place that we placed our opening orders with, actually thought we were going to fail because they were like, this is a ridiculous way to sell wine. But the very first customer through the door stood in front of our 4W section with her husband and was like, "Oh my God, babe, I love this wine and this wine and this wine and this wine." People are already drinking progressively. We're just reinforcing and helping them do that. Progressive Wine Company was our way to help our interns, and I'll talk about the interns in a second, actually get hands-on winemaking experience, and $1 of every bottle sold goes back to the Urban Grape Wine Studies Award for Students of Color, which is our mentorship, education, and paid internship program that we run in Boston right now, and we will be bringing down to DC. It's an intensive year-long program that prepares you for a career in the wine industry, and is to create more access for people of color in the wine industry.
And when we say the wine industry, some of our former interns and people that have come through the program have gotten careers on marketing teams, on real estate teams for wineries, work in tasting rooms, work for wineries. Some are even making wine right now. Because why that's important is that so many people think that working in wine is becoming a sommelier, right? And working in wine, I think that wine touches absolutely everything, right? It touches immigration and constitutional law and supply and demand and logistics and agriculture and climate change and real estate, right? And so all of these things together, we can get the interest of our interns, of our students, and whatever passion they have, it can touch whatever part of the wine industry that it can, but they learn what their interests are. And if something doesn't exist, because of who Hallie and I are, if something doesn't exist, they should be able to create it. And because of that, they're taking a very untraditional path of getting into the wine industry, because there's this program so that you can get this pin, there's this program so you can get this certificate, right? But where's the experience of standing somewhere, of tasting, of learning everything about wine, and on how to not only make it, but also how to sell it, so it's important.
And we're going to try and open applications for DC in January of 2025. So we're on a January application cycle, so we missed this January, so we'll be trying to get everything ready for next January, and so we can expand the program. Yeah, anyone can apply. We've had people that are 22, 23, and we've had people in the program that are 40, 45. So it doesn't just have to be, it doesn't just be people right out of college. You just have to be 21 plus. And we've had a whole range.
But we do partner, try to pick one university that has wine program, gastronomy program, hospitality program, something like that, so that they can feed into this program and get amazing applicants. We don't have to be in college to do this, because we partner and you take a program at the college. So if you're interested, it has nothing to do with college. We just use a university's wine program or hospitality program for like the book education aspect of it. And then they'll work on 4 sides of the wine industry for 3 months: retail, wholesale, restaurants, and then they go to California and learn winemaking and production and marketing and all that stuff. So and so in Boston, we work with the Metropolitan College of Boston University, where they have a wine school. So that's why that's that right there.
I think we're just innovative thinkers, and nothing's ever perfect. There are always ways to make your business better and innovate and be creative, and I think that's just a lot of why we've been in business.
And we're in a business, like, we sell wine, right? This is fun, right? And for me, always being a front of house guy, I get the instant gratification from making you smile, from picking up a great bottle of wine, or talking about some great tequila, or finding out, like, what are you cooking tonight and what do you usually drink, right? Because we learn just as much about wine from our customers as you all learn from us. So get some experience on your palate, right? We're always hiring, right? It's always great to get education on someone else's dime, right? So we're hiring, but also we do these free education tastings. Like, we have one going on right now with Brown Family Vineyards. And you come in, and it's a great way to learn about your palate, learn about the industry, and we have a very educated and super fun staff here. So that's the advice that I would give. And also, like, don't give up and ask for help, and
Awesome.
come see us. We're so excited to be here. Thank you very much.
McBride Sisters to Brown Estates, Longevity, LS Liqueur, Lafette du Rosé, Uncle Nearest. You can find all those at the Urban Grape. So like this video to let me know you enjoy this content. Share this video to help get the word out about this new Black-owned and woman-owned business. Comment below your favorite wine or liquor. And continue watching for more food and travel content that highlights businesses you can support on the road and at home.